Greetings, it's an honor to be with you today. And today, the message is entitled Acknowledge and Direct. Now, if you want to consider this a part 2 of Trust and Lean, I won't be mad at you. That's fine with me. But I'm in the book of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6, and it says, In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. The reading of God's word is so wonderfully blessed. So, not in some of your ways, or 50%, or not even 99.9% of your ways, acknowledge him. In all of your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. I think this is so priceless, and I believe that when we look over our lives, we can all remember when we wish we would have, in every step, in every circumstance, said, God, what do you think about this? And that's simply what acknowledging him means, It isn't as if God doesn't know what you're thinking or what you want to do, but he wants to be invited into your decision making, into your plans, because he is a gentleman. He's not going to just barge in and take over your life, but he does stand at the door and knock, and if any man will open unto him, he's going to come and he's going to sup with him. And normally what happens when we sup or have a meal with somebody, the defenses are down and there's a pouring going on back and forth. And in this instant, we're pouring out our complaints, situations before God, and he's pouring out his wisdom and his guidance, and in line with what we're talking about today, he's pouring out his direction. But in order for that to happen, we've got to acknowledge him. We know that he is omnipresent, right? So sometimes we can take that as, well, God knows what I'm dealing with. He knows what I'm thinking and all of that. Yeah, it's not about him knowing. It's about us acknowledging his presence. Saying, God, I know you hear me. I know you see me. What do you think about this? And I believe when we do that, we turn the glory on, because we've allowed God to be present. We've allowed him to be present in our situations by way of our invitation, by way of our acknowledgement. Now, acknowledging God is as simple as, hey, Lord, this is what I'm thinking. What do you say? It's just that simple. I'm not here to get technical on you. It's just that simple. Hey, God, or hey, Lord, this is what I'm thinking. What do you say? It's a genuine invitation, to engage with the Father of all creation. When we open up our hearts and say, God, my agenda, my plan, this is really what we're saying. My agenda and my plans, I give it to you to peruse and to look over and to ultimately direct me. Because you can't have direction without acknowledgement. Sometimes we want to, think about it now. Sometimes we want direction. If we were given the opportunity to get direction from God 24/7, 365 days a week, we would take that, right? I mean, God's direction is golden. But I think where we slip up is we tend to not be so sharp in the acknowledgement area. And I'm going to back it up a bit, because I don't want us to think either that acknowledgement is just, okay, God, I need something. What you think? Now, God is not like man. I believe God will still answer us, because he's waiting on us to come to him. He's that father that's waiting for his children to come to him and ask of him. But just simple acknowledgement, habitual acknowledgement, will make us privy to God's direction. I don't know if you realize that or not. When we make it our priority to acknowledge him, it makes us privy to his direction and guidance and all that he has for us. When we make this our part, I don't want to say routine, because routine seems to be stringent and robotic, but when we make it a lifestyle of acknowledging God, and listen to me, like I said, God ain't like man. He just wants us to acknowledge Him in every way possible. He wants us to know that He's there, by way of us saying, Lord, this is where I'm at, or hey Lord, this is what I'm thinking, what do you say? And He promises that if we acknowledge Him, He's going to direct our path. I don't know what you're dealing with today. I don't know what's before you, but I know who's with you. The God of the universe is your portion. He is at your disposal. And all He's waiting for today is for you to acknowledge Him so that He can direct you.